in the town of Leavenworth, which is modeled after Bavarian towns in the Alps.
It's a really cute town. There's even a regulation here where all the businesses have to have signs that fall into a certain design code of this area to really make it feel like you're in a small Bavarian village.
And since we're 10,000 miles from Europe, we'll take it.
In fact, this is also really close to where the Enchantments hike starts. It's just behind all of this, this commercial strip here. But we're not going to do that today. Instead, we're going to walk through the town and check out some snow in the area, because there's plenty of it.
A lot of people come to this town, but so many just stay up in the little downtown and look at the buildings and the shops and don't come to this really pretty part by the river.
There's a really nice walking path. This is great in all seasons, actually. It's even better in the snow, but you can also come here in the summer when there's no snow, and it's just a really nice path. And it's pretty easy. I don't know how long it is.
I don't either, but
it's not challenging, and it takes you right next to the river, and you get some really nice mountain views.
But yeah, this is Blackbird Island in the Riverside Park in Leavenworth.
It's magical.
Yes.
Well, this is better in a lot of ways than experiencing snow in the cities because it's like more pure.
This winter the plan was always to go out into the mountains and get the pure snow experience, and here we are. We just got a little surprise in the city, like a pre-taste.
That's right. And so one of the reasons why we wanted to come out in the snow is because of our Jeep.
That's right. This is our Jeep's first snow adventure, and we didn't feel comfortable coming out in the big mountains in the winter with the little car.
But to be fair, we actually did have a decent car for the snow. We had a Subaru with all-wheel drive, which was better than the car we had before that, which was totally not okay for snow. So we've been making the gradual progression to be able to do things outdoors. And the Jeep is definitely the best vehicle we've gotten so far.
Very beautiful.
Oh, I can't creep on you. You can see me.
I can see you and hear you. Took our nice walk and we refueled our calories, and now we're off to the actual nature.
More nature, more rugged nature.
Yeah.
We're just at.
We'll see how our Jeep fares. It's gonna be more snow out there, I'm sure. It's just north of here, there's the lake, so I'll show you in a minute. It's nice. Some slush and some ice on the lake.
Look It looks like sand, but don't be fooled. It's not sand.
We came to a very beautiful place. We've come many times, but not in the winter.
It's true, and it is cold.
It's cold here even in the summer.
Yep, it is cold. But yeah, there's a stunning view, and it's kind of nice actually with the wind. It looks like there's some snow or rain above the mountain over there, so that's pretty cool to look at.
And it's a snow-covered beach. Well, we made it to our Airbnb. Very nice place.
It's like a big cabin. It's so pretty.
It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Where's there it is. It's so soft.
See? Told you it's pretty.
It's pretty and soft and nice, but I am allergic to it. And it's 5 buddies. We enjoyed the lake, we checked into our B&B, and now we're back in Leavenworth for some food.
Sausage.
Yes, I think it's sausage.
It's like the number one thing you get whenever you come to Leavenworth.
That's true.
You have to have a sausage at least once.
Sometimes if you want to do it big, you get a Schweinshaxe. One thing I'm noticing here in Leavenworth for the first time is I think they've opened a lot more wine tasting.
Well, I mean, this is a really agricultural area of the state. A lot of orchards, so apples and pears, things like that, but also a lot of grapes in the surrounding area. So lots of wineries, lots of vineyards.
Yeah, good ones too.
Yep.
Feast. Yep. Both of us got the same kind of schnitzel. Salmon and cucumber and chives and sometimes bread.
And it comes at 2. So if you think it looks small, it's actually not too bad.
It's really good.
The other one is ham and butter. Kind of nice combination actually. And wine, which will not be consumed right now.
From France, Loire Valley. stopped in one of our favorite places in our state.
It's a blueberry farm. Maybe not right now. I don't think there's any blueberries out there. But you can stop by and get lots of items with their blueberries, even in the winter.
Yeah, and it's still beautiful right now, actually. Maybe even more beautiful. Is this amazing or what?
So pretty. Yeah, definitely no blueberries out there, but so nice.
The bushes are still here.
Yeah, the bushes. Well, unfortunately we're out of blueberry pie, which I guess is no surprise because it is their top seller. So instead we had to go with a peach pie.
It's so big and heavy, it's ridiculous.
Oh, shucks. And all the fruit is actually grown here. So regardless of if you get apple, raspberry, blueberry, or peach, you're still buying a totally local pie. And we had the blueberry pie before. It is really, really good. So it's kind of nice to try a new one.
Just make sure we put it in the car properly so it doesn't run away before we get home.
We're in Alaska now. Not really, but I feel like it.
But this is a gorgeous place. And it's a little cold, so Susie is using the chance to reconnect with her Eskimo roots. Just look at how amazingly beautiful Lake Chelan is in all times of the year, but especially right now in the winter. We're taking our daily walk here on the shores of Lake Chelan in Manson, and there are really evil ducks all around us.
Well, that's everywhere we walk. There's always evil ducks. It's like they follow us.
I guess so.
Don't know what they're plotting. They're plotting something evil because they're always laughing like that.
And it's very beautiful, and yet they're still laughing maniacally and evilly.
So yeah, this is the swimming area. You can see that there are ladders over here. So during the summertime, people jump off and then they get back up onto the platform from these ladders. But clearly you don't want to do that right now because there's no water over there. It's just the water is totally gone down. But yeah, there's some beach area still and some snow on it. So really nice.
We're enjoying the river walk in Wenatchee, Washington.
Yes, we just ate pizza at the nearby Ibis Market. Really nice place. Highly recommend stopping over there for food, wine tasting, a little farmer's market. Nice taste of like what's in the area. And right next to it is this really nice river walk, which is partially covered in snow, but the path is nicely cleared.
Yeah, so Wenatchee is an interesting place because it's kind of a small town, but actually it's a hub of the whole area, which is called Wenatchee Valley, and then more broadly Columbia Valley. And that's the center of agriculture in Washington State. So much good food is here, a lot of good scenery, and also some events are happening here, like festivals and stuff like that. And then the very popular town of Leavenworth, where we were yesterday, is right up the road. So it's a really nice place, actually. Huge river, the Columbia, the biggest in the Northwest. It is impressive every time you see it.
Yes, especially in the snow. Let's go to the beach.
It's very mushy.
Oh, look at that though. That's so pretty. That's the shot I wanted.
Yeah.
Couldn't get a unobstructed view of that. But look at all that snow over there. Look at that snow and then look directly across the way. And it's like not nearly as on the hills here. So it's just an interesting contrast. But it shows also the elevation change as you go further up this hill.
So how does this beach compare to your home state of Hawaii?
It's a beach. sort of.
Hawaii doesn't have snow.
The sand is nicer in Hawaii. This is more like mud. But, I mean, there are worse beaches in the world. There are worse beaches in Seattle, in fact. So, you know,
Yes.
it's not bad. It's just muddy and cold, but pretty. It's its own kind of pretty. The water's pretty calm, but if it was even calmer, you could get like a pure reflection on the water, but you still get a bit of a reflection, so it just looks really, really cool right now. Well, it's 7 a.m. and we are on the road. The sun actually just came up and it's a really pretty sunrise and it's actually raining a little bit.
Yeah, and there's a massive rainbow. We should film it really quick from the car.
So cool.
What a way to start the day. Now we know we've been blessed and we need it because yesterday both mountain passes that we need to use to return home were closed due to avalanche danger. And I probably can't make it back to work, but maybe the rainbow is a good sign.
Well, it's a good sign or a bad sign because it's also a sign that it's raining here and the rain is part of the problem why the passes are closed. So we'll see what happens. The passes closed at 6 p.m. last night on Sunday and they're going to evaluate it again and make an announcement at 9 a.m. today, which is in 2 hours. So there's a chance that it reopens. It pretty much has to at some point because it's the fastest way to get from east to west, to get back to Seattle from this side. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
Well, we're sitting here at our car in Sankadia Lodge's parking lot and we wanted to see whether we need to stay here for the night, whether we can work from here, or whether we can go back home over the mountain pass.
So the nice thing is our Department of Transportation is pretty active on Twitter, and so yeah, I've been monitoring their Twitter feed, and so they just posted an update just a few minutes ago saying that at noon this pass is going to reopen. So that's still like 3 hours from now, so we have 3 hours to kill, which isn't the worst. At least it sounds like we will be able to go home today, but until then it's raining and yeah, we need to see what we can do for the next few hours.
Yeah, and I have meetings to take, so I can do it multiple ways, I'm guessing, at this point. Even from the car with my phone and a hotspot and my laptop, I can take the meeting. We can also try to get into the lodge and see. At this point, since they're opening at noon, we know we won't have to sleep over here, but we still need to figure out what to do for the work meetings.
Yeah, so this is a really good tip. If you do travel east from Seattle during the winter, you have to plan to potentially either be delayed by a few hours, by a day, a couple days. Like, you just never know the weather conditions. So if you work and you're like this, you're like, oh, let's just drive back on Monday morning so we can just get to work when we get home. You might want to bring your work with you in case you can't do that.
Well, we made it to the end of the line here.
Yes, so we're waiting for the pass to reopen. It is 11:46 right now, so it should start to reopen in roughly 15 minutes if they're on time. And we don't know how long this line is, so it might take some time to get going.
I think we know exactly how long the line is. It's from here to the pass, which is another like 20 miles or something.
So it's long. Yeah.
If I could predict it, probably I would say we'll be here waiting for 30 to 40 minutes,
Yeah.
if we're lucky.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's no more than an hour.
Yeah.
But it's cozy in the car.
Finally gonna eat our pastry, which we've been carrying with us all weekend. It's the only food. Well, we have a pie. We also have a pie, so we will not starve.
And we have 4 bottles of wine in the car.
That's right. So we're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Car has a full tank and we can generate heat for a while here.
Yep.
So we'll be fine, but they are opening it today, which is good. So I did a little work in the morning and I'm gonna finish work after this whole debacle. And I think I can get to home and finish working from there.